Sagittarius, what it do? Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a reading for the week of March 10th through the 16th. Let me just double check. Yep. We will get some overarching energy. We'll pull some advice at the end. I will read a little bit out of the guidebook for the card that we choose, and we'll obviously do our tarot reading. Thank you for joining me. Sorry about my stuffy nose. Hopefully that will be gone next week. Baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. I get the sense that you want to do something, but you're trying to rationalize it. It's in the realm of the mind. So because you're trying to rationalize it and to make it make sense, you know, that phrase, just make it make sense. Because you're just trying to make it make sense, you're missing an opportunity here, whatever it is. And you're ignoring your intuition. Intuition comes from a realm that is beyond time. It comes from, it is outside time and it is outside the mind. And the mind is what controls time. This is like your true being, your higher self. So listen to your intuition here, Sagittarius. Underneath the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. Opportunity to learn something very new. This could be the thing that you're rationalizing. I feel like school fucked us up a little bit with this idea that, you know, you have to have this like syllabus that completely lays out everything that you're supposed to learn in the future, so that you have this entire roadmap that's completely specific to what you need to do next. And it's just not the energy that I'm getting here for you. This card is telling me to learn something, learn anything. Just learn anything. So as people give you opportunities, just because you learn something, right? You sit down to read a book and you unconsciously make a contract with yourself that you have to finish the whole book. We don't necessarily have to do that, right? You could read the first chapter and go, I love this book, I'm gonna keep going. You could read the first chapter and go, I don't wanna do this, but I do wanna find something else, right? This is I feel like this is a message to try, to just try. Follow your intuition and just try before you try to make sense of the whole thing. You are showing up as the Three of Cups. So you're showing up as a lot of happiness, celebration. I feel like you are wanting or desiring reunions, parties, a lot of happiness. I feel like you want to get people together, that sort of thing, or you want to get together with a person, is the message that I'm getting here. The situation has to do with the Knight of Cups, also a card of action in love. So the situation may have to do, let's see, follow your intuition before it makes sense. I feel like you want to offer someone your cup of love. And again, you're trying to make sense of the whole thing. There's an opportunity here, again, to follow your passions. To follow your passion. The spark, whatever the spark is telling you to do, there's a new beginning there's an opportunity for a new beginning here. But if action isn't taken, then no new beginning starts, right? Like, so the aces of the tarot deck have to do with potentiality. So the spark, the inspiration, especially the Ace of Wands is the inspiration. When you get this inspiration and it's divinely guided, once you take any sort of inspiration like that and then you put it in the realm of the mind, you try to understand it and you try to make plans and you try to write down lists and do different things with it, you've already messed up the energy of manifestation because you've put the human mind over it. So if you can avoid that and just go with the flow, I think you'll get what you want here. The universe is working on the 10 of Wands. So you or somebody that you know around you, perhaps this person who's coming in or that you want to offer this cup of love to or this romance to is dropping some burdens. And the universe is working on providing, I guess, the landscape, the opportunity, the situations for a burden to be dropped or for burdens to be dropped. What you don't see or what's unconscious is that, and this could be a water sign around you, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Moreover, though, I think that there's an energy of either you or someone around you is just really being emotionally intelligent right now, or maturing in the way of their emotions or your emotions. Really maturing and having a lot to offer here. This person, I don't know if you can see this in this card, is like looking straight ahead. So whoever the querent is, which is you, I see somebody offering love to you in a very mature way. In the near future, we have the 4 of Swords. So you may be going through some sort of situation where you feel like you need to continue or that you need to rest and recover. And I see that coming in the near future, or somebody around you is still resting, recovering, something like that. In the recent past, I have the 6 of Pentacles. So a situation where you may have felt like you were giving too much to a situation. Yeah, I don't get the sense that this, whatever it was, giving too much or taking too much, the situation was unbalanced. And it's causing you or someone to retreat for a little bit and to recover, get over something. And again, that is follow your intuition before it makes sense, right? So if you are in a situation where you need to recover from something, follow your intuition when it comes to that as well. But again, don't rationalize this and make it something that it is not. For some reason, that is a message that I'm getting here. We have 2 kings here. Excellent. We have the King of Wands showing up. This is your energy, or another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. So you're showing up as very confident in this situation, knowing what you want. Again, this has to do with the Knight of Cups. So I see you as the one taking action in terms of offering love here. You do have this opportunity. You have that fire energy mixed with this cup energy. So whatever it is, like, I feel like you know what you want. But you're trying to intellectually go about it. And I feel like it's going to cause some more, you know, when the 4 of Swords shows up, it comes after the 3 of Swords, which is heartbreak. So rest comes after heartbreak. So, and what's right in front of you, we have this rest card. What's right in front of you is the 8 of Swords. So being walled in, being stuck in the mind, not being able to make a decision, but not realizing that that decision and this person is not stuck in this situation. They're just in their head. So even though there's a lot of great energy in terms of like moving forward, making a decision, offering love, I don't necessarily see that happening. Now, prove me wrong, change that. But I don't necessarily see that happening because I see a lot of energy of still taking this situation and keeping it in the realm of the mind. Hopes and fears have to do with the Strength card. So there's an energy here of holding back. Having the strength to hold back is what I'm getting here. So you may be just like trying to tame your emotions or tame your instincts here. You know, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands are very instinctual cards. This is also Leo energy, so you may be dealing with a Leo. But yeah, for whatever reason, there's a hope here that you're doing, I guess, things in the right way and really taming your instincts and moving forward with sort of divine strength and divine guidance. The outcome here is the Queen of Pentacles. So I see you very mature, very grounded. I feel like you want to offer, you want to be able to know that you have everything that you need to offer something in the right way, in the most mature way, so on and so forth. And I think you will. I feel like that's the outcome. But again, just follow your intuition before it makes sense. I don't know, I mean, more like that card just, it rings to me. Just follow your intuition before it makes sense. Don't try to, I see just a lot of mental energy here in the near future. So go for it, whatever it is, Sagittarius. Let's read this card. Baby steps. You are being called to take grounded action. Ooh, grounded action. That's nice. In response to your soul's calling, to start where you are and begin building in a consistent way. So many people stop themselves from living a soul-led life because they're waiting to know the destination before taking the first step. But intuition doesn't work like that. Our soul is always calling us, every moment of every day. The way to find yourself living in harmony with the cosmos is to listen to your soul's baby calls and whispers each and every day, and to take grounded action in the direction of those calls and whispers. You're being encouraged to start small, bite-sized, to put one foot in front of the other, to do one thing every day, to break things down into achievable tasks. Time on Earth goes slower than on other planets. This may cause frustration for starseeds, who can expect a faster pace of manifestation and thus give up before the seed begins to sprout. If you resonate with that, it's time to opt for consistency over urgency. Time to take baby steps in the direction of your calling. To remember that you don't need to have it all figured out or know exactly where the path is leading you. You don't have to know every single step along the way before you set out on your great journey. You just need to take the next step. And some advice for you, Sagittarius. Too many. As you let go and willingly release the physical, emotional, and mental aspects of your being, spirit becomes your state. I think this is especially pertinent in terms of the mental aspects, but also, yeah, the physical and emotional as well. There's so much here that you are trying to achieve. I feel like you're trying to put a lot in place before you take steps and not realizing that you're like really on the journey already. All the stuff that you're putting in the physical, all the stuff that you're putting in the emotional, and all the stuff that you're putting in the mental before you reach the start line, it's almost like you're on the race already and you think that it hasn't begun yet, but like the gun already went off and like you're already in the race. Like you're about to cross the finish line and you don't even think that it started. So baby steps, follow your intuition. Don't try to make sense of it. Just be is the message I have for you today, Sagittarius. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.